Hello, my name is Dr. Heather Moore. I'm the owner of Total Performance Physical Therapy. Today we're going to go through the top 5 exercises for your legs. These exercises are designed to work the entire leg, front, back, side. If you have any pain while you're doing them, you should stop and immediately contact your healthcare provider. These should be done a couple times a week, whatever you have time for. All of these can be done without the gym. So if you're traveling, you're not at home, you're on summer vacation, you can do these, and they don't take very long. So if you want to add in a minute set of burpees in between each of these exercises to make it a little more challenging, to make it a little bit more aerobic, that will be able to do that. Each of these exercises, you want to do about 3 sets of 10 on each leg and make it so it is challenging for you. You can add resistance bands to some of these, and I'll point out where you can, so that way you're able to make it a little bit more difficult. The first one is just step downs. So you're going to find any step, you're going to balance on it, and all you want to do is just nice and easy, step down, come back up. The way to make this easier is you step fully down, and then you come back up. The way to make this harder is you step and you just touch lightly with your heel and come up. The idea is, though, you want to make sure you go all the way down and come back up. To make it harder, you just brush as opposed to actually stepping down. But you want to make sure you got that full range of motion. The next exercise is hip abduction. So you're going to stay in that same position, and all you're going to do is kick your leg out to the side, okay? And you want to kind of aim out to the side and back a little bit. Most people will tend, because of our strength biases, to go out to the side and to the front. You want to kind of kick back a little bit, or at least tell your mind to kick back a little bit, and then you generally will actually just hit right in the middle. To make this more difficult, you can add a resistance band. The main thing you want to be careful of, though, is turning that toe out. That'll work a different part of the muscle. You want to make sure that as you do this, your toe stays nice and straight towards the front at all times. When you start to turn it out, again, you're working different muscle groups that are usually already strong. The next couple exercises are, the first one is a lunge. So all you're going to do is step forward. You want to make sure that the weight is in the heel in the front, not in the toe. You're going to lower yourself down, nice and easy, and then come back up. You're going to repeat this 30 times. You want to stay stationary. If you want to make this harder, you can add dumbbells into your hands. But make sure you can do at least 30 body weight squats without any difficulties. To make this even harder, you can do a single leg squat. The next exercise is going to be a squat. Now, a lot of people like to stop at 90. There are some major form issues with stopping at 90. What you can do is you can reference our other video on how to do a proper squat on our YouTube channel. So we won't go through everything here, but you want to try. When you do this, you want to keep your back nice and straight, and you want to go all the way to the ground as far as you can. You want to keep your heels down on the ground. If your heels come up, that's an incorrect exercise. You want to keep your heels flat and go as far down as you can. Finally, last exercise is going to be a single leg deadlift. So what you want to do is just lean forward and kick your leg back and come back up. The goal of this exercise is to keep that leg straight in the back so it's nice and straight. Okay? You don't want to have a bend where you're almost in a V position. Get the leg up nice and high. You want to perform all of those, like I said, 3 sets of 10. If you have any pain, stop and call your healthcare provider. If you have any questions, please call 215-997-9898 or visit www.totalperformancept.com.